Attention passionate Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news all right. Folks, buckle up, because what we're hearing out of the NFL rumor mill right now could shake up the NFC West in a way that no one saw coming. The Seattle Seahawks, a team that has been building something special this season, might be losing one of their key young defenders, but in return, they're gaining some serious cap flexibility and a chance to bolster their offensive line. Yes, you heard that right. The Seahawks are reportedly trading cornerback Devon Witherspoon to the Chicago Bears in exchange for a third-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Devon Witherspoon, the ball hawk, the guy we thought was going to be a cornerstone of our secondary for years to come. Right. Well, it appears the Seahawks are making a strategic move, one that could redefine their roster priorities for the rest of this season and beyond. Let's break down what this means. Devon Witherspoon, the rookie out of Illinois, has been nothing short of spectacular when healthy. He's been a top-tier coverage guy, showing flashes of elite playmaking ability that has made him a fan favorite. His stats speak volumes: 25 solo tackles, 12 assists, 37 combined plays, 1 sack, and 2 interceptions with an impressive PFF grade of 83, ranking among the top 12 cornerbacks in the league. His coverage grade alone is an eye-popper, sitting at around 87%. And even with some injury setbacks, he's played only 9 games. Witherspoon has shown he can impact games with his instincts and ball skills. Remember, we're talking about a guy who's already made a name for himself as a true ball hawk, very much in the mold of elite corners like Sauce Gardner, and he's only going to get better. But why would the Seahawks part ways with such a promising young star? Well, sources indicate that this move is driven by cap relief. Witherspoon's contract is set to cost around $9 million, a significant chunk of cap space that Seattle could redirect toward improving their offensive line. The Seahawks have been emphasizing the importance of protecting their quarterback, Geno Smith, especially after some tough games where pressure got to him. By releasing Witherspoon, they free up enough cap room to make a serious push for OL upgrades, which has been a priority this offseason. With Sundell out and the team focusing on bolstering their front five, this move seems to be about creating flexibility to sign key linemen, possibly veteran or younger players who can make an immediate impact. Now, from a strategic standpoint, the Seahawks are currently sitting pretty at 7-2, with a solid defense that's allowed just 178 points so far. They're showing that their defense can hold up, but the focus now shifts towards maintaining that defensive strength while improving the offense. The secondary, despite losing Witherspoon, remains relatively young and promising, with coverage EPA, expected points added, holding steady at around plus 12%. That's a key metric for us fans because it shows the secondary is still doing its job and the overall defense is still a force. The move to release Witherspoon isn't about a lack of confidence. It's about smart roster management and cap strategy, allowing the team to optimize their chances of making a deep playoff run. It's also worth noting that the Bears see Witherspoon as a perfect fit. Chicago has been rebuilding their secondary and sees the young corner as a potential cornerstone, especially given his coverage skills and ball skills. The Bears are optimistic about his potential to thrive in their system, which emphasizes aggressive, versatile defensive backs. This could actually be a win-win situation. The Seahawks get cap relief and a future third-round pick, while the Bears add a promising young talent to their secondary core. On the other side, the Seahawks are focusing on their long-term contention. Freeing up $9 million in cap space is no small feat, especially when you consider the possibility of signing offensive linemen who can help protect Geno Smith and open running lanes for their talented backs. This move aligns with their broader strategy to balance their roster, maintaining a strong defense while making targeted upgrades on offense. The Seahawks have been consistent in their approach this season, showing resilience and adaptability, and this trade seems to be another strategic chess move to keep them competitive. Now, let's talk about the impact. The Seahawks are currently priced at plus 800 odds to win the Super Bowl, with some betting markets even pushing that to plus 500 if they unlock more cap space for future signings. This move might give them the flexibility to make those key additions, especially on the offensive line, which has been a lingering concern. Improving the OL could be the final piece needed to unleash the full potential of this team. Geno Smith has been impressive, but he's been under pressure at times, and with a more solid line, his play could elevate even further. But of course, not everyone is convinced. The cynics and some analysts see this as a seeding of future potential for immediate cap relief, questioning whether losing Witherspoon is worth the short-term gains. They argue that losing a young, talented corner could hurt the secondary's long-term stability, especially with the division rivals like the 49ers and Rams still stacked with playmakers. Yet, for the Seahawks, this is about prioritizing the present, getting their offensive line right now to ensure they can sustain their success deep into the playoffs. Looking ahead, this move also sets a tone for the NFC West. The division is highly competitive, with the 49ers still a dominant force, and the Rams improving their roster. The Seahawks aren't backing down, and with this cap flexibility, they're positioning themselves to make aggressive moves in the upcoming free agency and draft. It's a testament to their smart management and their desire to keep competing at a high level without overextending financially. In the end, this trade is a bold move that demonstrates the Seahawks' front office is playing the long game. They're sacrificing a promising young star in Witherspoon to secure the cap space needed for immediate upgrades, particularly on the offensive line. That could be the difference between a playoff exit and a deep run. It's a calculated risk, but one that aligns with their vision of sustained contention. Fans should remain optimistic because, despite losing a bright spot in their secondary, the overall team remains strong, well-coached, and hungry for more. So, what do you all think about this move? Are you excited about the cap flexibility and the potential OL upgrades? Or do you feel like we're giving up too much too soon? Either way, the Seahawks are showing they're not afraid to make bold decisions, and that's part of what makes being a Seahawks fan so exciting. We're witnessing a team that's always thinking ahead, always strategizing, and always fighting to bring that Lombardi trophy back to Seattle. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Seattle Seahawks news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Seattle Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this trade? Are you happy to see the team prioritize the offensive line and cap flexibility? Or are you worried about losing a young, promising corner like Witherspoon? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Seahawks, and I love hearing your takes, whether you're pumped or a little worried. Remember, this move is all about the future, and the Seahawks are clearly aiming to stay competitive for years to come. So stay tuned because there's plenty more coming, draft updates, free agency moves, and all the latest Seahawks news you need to keep you in the loop. Thanks for riding with me today, and as always, go Hawks.